What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we're going to talk about Rido, Resistant Dog, one of the top meme coin plays in the Ton ecosystem, and why I think that this is very easily going to hit 1 billion in market cap and perhaps much more sooner than later. Before you get started, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm bringing daily videos just like this every single day, and also follow me on X because there's going to be daily calls and a lot of alpha on it as well. Drop a like for the algorithm and let's keep going. Rido, Resistant Dogs, why am I choosing this? So there's very different things that I want to mention in this video. So first of all, what this meme coin represents. I think that this represents easily the mascot of the Ton ecosystem, the open network. And given that Ton is one of the top chains right now, it's actually number 8 for market cap. 18 billion in market cap right now. It's been one of the fastest growing chains during the previous bear market. And I think that it's still got a lot of way to go. And obviously everybody knows how this is associated with Telegram and how, they fight towards censorship and how they actually protect anonymity for users and how there's actually billions of users that are under the Ton network right now. So it seems just straightforward to me to realize that this network is growing and meme coins are going to be quite big on this chain. However, they are not on the state of Ethereum mainnet or Solana, not even the one of Base for that matter. And Rido is right now, I want to say that it's the biggest meme coin on the Ton network. By the time you're watching this video, perhaps it's even changed. But what I can say, it's at 78 million in market cap. The chart looks actually quite organic. The volume is not insanely high. It's definitely there, especially compared to the other projects on Ton. However, once Ton actually becomes more mainstream, once it skyrockets, once the market sentiment changes a little bit, I think that there's going to be a lot of volume and early buyers will obviously be rewarded. But talking about the history of the Resistant Dog itself, why do I think that it's the mascot of the ecosystem? And why do I think that this could be what Pepe is for Ethereum, what Brett is for Base, what I also think that End is going to be for Blast? That's a story for another video. Check that out if you haven't already. That's another one of my picks. I think that this is going to easily be the mascot for some few reasons. First of all, this was a character created to fight censorship created by Pavel Durov, the founder of Ton, the open network, and Telegram itself. So it's a symbolic representation of the fight against censorship and freedom through digital resistance. And this is something that is relevant now more than ever. It was created in 2018 and is the unofficial mascot of Telegram, although a lot of people consider it the official mascot of Telegram. Some people think that the gentleman is. I think that this just makes much more sense, especially given that it's actually a dog and, you can find similarity with Doge for Ethereum. Dogs usually tend to do very well for ecosystem. As trivial as it might sound, it actually makes sense. Total supply, 100 million. This is actually much smaller. Usually meme coins have 1 billion or more, but it's good. It just makes sense. The LP is burned. The taxes are 0 on buy and sell. Always make sure that you buy meme coins that don't have buy and sell taxes, and the contract was obviously renounced. Another funny story about this is that this was pretty much created from 0. There was some allocation to insiders, but one of the initial devs actually cheated his bag at day 1 of this project being released, which I think is pretty funny. Probably this person is just like crying in his basement because this project did quite well from its inception, going from absolute 0 to 78 million. But I think there's still a lot to come, and I'm gonna talk about price prediction in a second. But this makes sense, as I said before. The social media presence is quite big. It's 33,000 followers for a meme coin that is at this stage. I think it makes sense. The community is very active. There is no owner, okay? Entire supply is owned by the digital resistance. This is essentially a CTO because the dev cheated at day 1 and this is completely community driven. So you can't expect big holders, big whales to dump their bags on you. There's no insider. This is actually at this point as fair launch as it could be for a meme coin. And another factor, of course, to consider, the exchange listings. You guys know that these projects are actually gonna explode and give you a lot of money when they're listed to tier 1 exchanges, when they're listed on Coinbase, Binance, etc., etc. Ton is listed on those exchanges, so why shouldn't the top meme coin be listed there sooner than later? Right now we're 77 million market cap. The volume is actually quite high considering the average volume that Ton meme coin have. at 6.66%. Actually, an interesting numbers to see, so I mean, it must count for something, right? But it's not listed on big centralized exchanges. It's only listed on CoinEx and BingX when it comes to centralized exchanges. So it says a lot about what the major opportunity could be in front of your eyes. How do you buy this then? Well, I made a tutorial just the other day on the top meme coins to buy on the Ton network. So check that out if you haven't already, but I'm just gonna give you some heads up. If you're new to this channel, if you haven't watched the video yet, or if you're not part of my VIP group, because you would have found this earlier than the moment that you're seeing this video, that is safe to assume, and also you would have seen the custom tutorial in my Discord. I'm gonna talk more about my private VIP Discord at the end of the video if you guys are interested in joining. But what I can say is that it's not that hard. You just download Ton Keeper. This is the wallet that I'm using myself. You can have it both on your Telegram or as an app on mobile or as a browser extension. This is what I would recommend for most people because it's just, it's just simple and it just makes sense. It's just like MetaMask or any other hot wallet. So you would download the extension for Google Chrome. That is what I did at least. It's super easy to set up. You actually have a 24-word seed phrase as opposed to 12 words as for the usual hot wallet, so you can argue that maybe it's a little safer than normal. Anyway, you download this and then you're gonna connect your wallet to a decentralized exchange. I would recommend using ddust.io. This is probably the easiest to use. You just go on this website, it's ddust.io. You connect your wallet through this button, you connect your Tonekeeper wallet, and then you're gonna be able to copy and paste the contract address that you find on the screener. Just copy, click on it, and you're able to swap that for Ton. And obviously you need some Ton, so you get yourself some Ton. You can buy it on a variety of centralized exchanges. You withdraw it to your hot wallet address on Tonekeeper, and that's pretty much done. Okay, so when it comes to price prediction, it's very hard because Ton hasn't gone through a bull market before. Ton meme coins are still at a very early stage, but you guys know that if you do average things, you're gonna get average results. So you need to think outside of the box. You need to think about the chains that are not mainstream yet, because this is where the real millions are there to be made. So think about buying Pepe when it was 79 million. You would be so much in profit right now. It went up to do almost 100x from there, okay? To go to the 6 billion in market cap. So just by the same reasoning, is it crazy to believe that if Ton, dethrones maybe XRP and becomes one of the top chains after Ethereum, Solana, and Bitcoin? I don't think it's out of consideration. I think it can actually happen. And regardless, this doesn't have to be a $5 to $6 billion Bitcoin. Even if it goes to 1 or 2, which is very realistic at this stage, you will be very much in profit. So 1 billion from now will take you around a 15x, and 2 billion will take you around a 30x, which could be very conservative price predictions if I'm actually thinking about the potential that this project can have, the movement that it has, the fact that it has a big community, and this is going to be the symbol of the Toncoin ecosystem. Because of all these things, I do think it makes sense. And once volume starts picking up, once market conditions start turning into the green a little bit, it's easy to believe that Ton and Rido are going to do extremely well. It already got a CoinMarketCap listing. As I said before, all the coins are fully in circulation. Definitely good for the long-term outlook of a meme coin. Otherwise, there's something dodgy going on. And as I said, once this is actually listed on some tier 1 exchanges, this is absolutely gonna fly. And yeah, everybody is gonna be very much in profit, especially you that took some time to watch this video. And I really wanna hear from you. What do you think about the Ton ecosystem? Are you buying any meme coins on Ton? Because if you click here on Ton, yeah, there's definitely some projects. There's a 40 million trading volume in the last 24 hours. But if I compare the trading volume of Ton, of this 40 million to Solana, from 40 million, we go to 1.4 billion. So you make the maths, it's probably a very early stage, and you want to get in at an early stage so that when it gets to the stage of what Solana is right now, you're going to be making a lot of money, and probably you should go back to this video and thank me for all the gains that you made. But also, obviously, don't take this as financial advice. This is just my take on the matter. You do whatever you want with your own portfolio. Take this as education. Take this as whatever you want. You do you, I do me. I thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you were able to take some valuable lessons out of it. And if you want to get the best alpha in the crypto sphere and join the best group, the best Discord private community to make millions once alt season comes around, and to actually get ready now, because you can't ask me if it's a good entry after this project I've done a 20, 30x. You want to get in now when the market is very red, so then when the market is very green, you're going to be making a lot of money. this is the place to be, and it's actually gonna get more expensive after altcoin season comes around, after, you know, everything is exploding, so you wanna get in sooner than later to avoid disappointment. You might have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to create generational wealth, to change your life with cryptocurrencies investment, so don't mess it up. I hope to see you there and help you out with your crypto investing journey, and until then, take care for now.